That audio's rough.
I mean, it was really just a full breakdown, everything that you need to learn, basically the A to Z.
From where to start, exactly what to do, how to do it, all the systems, the programs.
The resources and things that were given throughout the training was just phenomenal.
And I think the audio's a little rough. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Deal Desk, where you submit your leads, I close your deals. Your host, Steven Morales. Let's pull up. We always have interesting calls on these deal desks. So let's bring this up. Can everybody hear me okay? Javier, I'm not sure I can hear myself, but let me mute that. Let's pull this up. Let's see what we got here first. So we have a lot of leads submitted. A lot of stuff going on. All right, we're going to pick up right where we left off. We are going to Tampa, Florida. Start off in Tampa, Florida. Somebody submitted a lead in my backyard. I love Tampa, very diverse market. You get a lot of great deals. Okay, let's pull up the Google Voice. All right, let's pull it up. Let's dial. All right, here we go. Wouldn't give a number. No repairs are needed. Fair condition. This lead came from an SMS campaign. I'm gonna call one more time. This is one of the sellers that they're like, oh, it needs no work, according to the notes. That's what it says here. So anytime somebody says it doesn't need any work, I did this on the IG Live last night with Keith. You got to ask them, when was this and this and this last updated? That's really going to tell you what kind of work it needs. Because some people's house, they consider in fair condition. It's not really in fair condition. I mean, renovated, right? Some people say it's renovated. It's not really renovated. They think it's renovated, but it's really not. We got Tampa, Orlando, Hollywood, Sarasota, Hollywood, Tucson, Houston, Atlanta, Belmont. Share the feed. We just getting started. Share the feed. All right, so this lead is a no-go. No answer. I don't leave voicemails on these things. Next lead, we're still in Tampa, Florida. Let's give this person a call. Oh. I'm getting allergies lately. All right, let's see if this person picks up the phone. To deal with this one. Asking $430,000. Oh, that's wrong. Asking $430,000, which is pretty high here in Tampa. Let's call one more time. That price point in Tampa, pretty high depending what part of Tampa they live in. Some markets like DC, that would actually, sometimes you could actually offer $430,000 because the cost of living is so much higher. But markets like Tampa, most of the time that's renovated property or construction. Asking 430, fair condition. He's open to hearing an offer. Okay. Well, this gentleman's not answering. We're going to move on to Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida. All right, let's see what we got in Orlando, Florida. Let's dial them first. All right. Orlando, Florida. He's asking $325. What repairs are needed? None. It's currently renting cash flowing. Okay, excellent condition. This lead from SMS campaign. Sat for 15 years.
You have reached the voicemail.
Spell one more time. You know, sometimes on Fridays, we might pick up early, some people might not. Come on, somebody got to answer the phone.
You have reached the voicemail.
Call that person one more time. This is in Hollywood, Florida. Oh, I'm still in Orlando. I called the one Orlando twice. We're going to move on to Hollywood, Florida now. There's a duplicate lead in here. Okay. So this one's in Hollywood, Florida. I've seen this lead lots of times in here. Oh, that guy from Orlando's calling back. Hello, this is Steven. How can I help you?
Steven, this is Carlos from Visions Electronics.
Visions is this, maybe I have the wrong number. Is this Mr. Gavilan? Yeah. Okay, perfect. I guess I do have the right number. Anyway, my name is Steven. I was actually calling you. I believe you spoke with my partner in regards to your property over there on Arbor Court in Orlando. Did I catch you at a good time?
Right. I'm playing golf right now, but I mean.
Oh, you're playing golf? Oh, it's a nice day to play golf.
Yeah, beautiful day to play golf.
It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? I don't want to bother you if you're playing golf. I can always call you back. My partner can always call you back.
I want to tell you something. I got 8 properties. I'm a student.
Okay.
I make my properties every month. I'm not going to sell them. I don't need to sell them.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a deal, that's the wrong guy. You know, I'm looking for the other deal. On my property, I'm on overpriced because I'm
right. Right.
I don't need to sell. Making almost $1,000 a month in that property.
Okay.
What would I make about a year to 1,000%? You know, cash. What would I sell it?
It's a great question. I guess when you spoke to my partner, he put here you showed some interest, but if you're not looking to sell at all,
$275,000 for the house. That's really beautiful.
375.
The money there. 75. I let it go.
Okay.
I won't let it go because I'm making money. Why would I sell it?
That's a great question.
That's stupid.
That is stupid. Yeah. I'm looking in the area. So I mean,
rental.
the value of the house. Look at this.
I'm a kind of
23. Okay. Yeah, you know, I appreciate you being up front. I don't like wasting people's time or my time, but I'm looking here in the area. If you're cash flowing, if I were you, I wouldn't sell either because I think the values they're selling. They're selling around 225 to 250. But I don't want to waste your time,
That's what
Yeah. Hey, are you an active investor? Are you still buying rental properties? If I come across any, I can have my partner report.
I'm always buying property. I'm selling to you. I can buy some more property.
Perfect. I'll let him know, man. I'll let you play golf. I'll let you get back to it. I don't want to waste your time, but I'll let him know. And we'll speak. Thank you.
Take care.
You get some people like that, man. I was so for the price. You call them. Listen, this estimate, the property value, it's not always 100% accurate. It's 223. I'm looking at comp. There's nothing selling above 250. You said you want 375. Not gonna work out. Not gonna work out. And that's just the way it is, right? But what's cool is that even though he's asking way too high, he's like, oh, cash flow, this, whatever. It doesn't matter because he's an active investor. Anytime you get a rental property in Orlando, those are the kind of people we sell it to. Okay, Orlando cash buyers do depending on the area, the house, and all that. A lot of things you can affect, but that's a prime example. All right, so let's move on. We're going to Sarasota, Florida. Sarasota, Florida. All right, let's smile and dial. See what we got. If somebody, there's two types of different people, right? I'm not looking to sell unless it's my price, and I'm just open to hearing an offer. Most of the time, the people just say I'm just open to hearing an offer are not really interested in selling, no matter how much you can give them. They just want to hear you out, see what's going on. Those aren't people I'd like to spend time on. Let's see something real quick here.
Keep growing.
You didn't answer the phone. It looks like one straight to voice, actually. Let's call him one more time. This is a lead in Sarasota. Call. Nope. That's not going to work out. Another one. One second here. All right. All right. What else we got here? So next lead is Arizona. Another great market in Arizona. Always ask people if you caught him at a good time. That guy was playing golf, which isn't a bad time, if he's up or not. If he was actually interested, he wouldn't be engaged if he was in the middle of playing a game. So I always want to make sure people are engaged with you. Not call back. So what's the deal with this one? Asking price. Not sure. Open to negotiation. Not sure. What's the property condition? Fair condition. Let's call him right back. Not sure. Needs some work. He was at the lake. Said call him back anytime. His ex is living there a while ago, but he seems to be motivated. I find it interesting when homeowners let
Your call is
I don't want to get too personal in seller scenarios, but when I spoke to sellers and they let their ex live in the house as a tenant, they want to sell for a reason. You know, they're usually motivated. I've heard some crazy stories, man. I've heard some crazy stories. But most of the time, the seller says their ex is living the property. Motivated seller, for sure. Motivated for sure. All right, we're moving on to Atlanta, Florida. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's hot. Atlanta's a hot market. All right, so let's call this number. If you're not in Atlanta, better get in that market. There's a lot of activity going on. And, we do JV. A lot of investors in that area. So what's the deal with this one? Atlanta, Georgia. Seller is open to price, has no price in mind. Need a full rehab. That's a good sign. Complete rehab needed. Hello, Nancy?
Yes.
Hi, good morning or good afternoon. My name is Steven. I believe you spoke to my partner a while back in regards to your property on 5 Southwest Atlanta. Did I catch you a good time?
Yes, fine.
Okay, perfect. So I was looking here through the notes. Our process is actually very simple. What I want to do is just ask you some basic questions about the property. That way I can go evaluate the area, see what I can help you. And it takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, perfect. And I let everybody know.
But I have the answer.
That's okay. That's okay. We can gather some initial information. So I let everybody know up front. So we don't buy every property we look at, but we do have agents just in case we're not a good fit.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Yes.
great. So, I was looking here at the notes. It says it needs a full rehab. Can you tell me a little bit more specifically about the amount of work it might need? The things it might need?
This isn't a house.
What else?
No, it's a church.
Oh, the church. Oh.
It's a church for restoration. And sculpture. And he's writing in the church.
Not even company church. Me. So,
Anyway, he had war with another property and went the other place, and it was on. We have an.
anybody ever buy a church? Ever buy a church?
And was as for his needs. The property had been vacant for I think 7 years, and I think that he was not that ready. It needed a lot of work, but it was what they wanted. So he thought it was in the process of making the workspaces and the building that he was using. It was an office, and then he had a factory that well, and 2 years later. So it was how. This is and I have not been there in years. I'm only now getting I'm ready to do, well, I legally too. It took a while to get straightened out. So, to sell it by the end of the year, but it'd probably be helpful if I had not had a commercial valuation.
A lot of land. A lot.
Property. I don't know how big it is, but
Vacant, huh?
It's not a church like of a church, but it and then it had there was property behind it in this little building, and anyway, the neighborhood was kind of a neighborhood in transition. It's near an area called Lakewood.
Yeah.
And Lakewood's where the movie people had gone in and had showed the warehouse, some of the church as a where there's a space. Would probably be really useful. But anyway, there's and since David died, there's the new houses built, and the average price of the new houses is 6 right behind in a little cul-de-sac. And they're about 260,000.
Yeah.
So someone I know that is in real estate had a look at it, took someone else with them, and they said the property should be, it probably would sell for a little over 200,000. So most people that call about it, are interested in. I don't think property that I had someone offer with someone. I don't know if they really knew about it.
That's
That's completely not where I am about it. And I will be able to get that money. I just don't know if it's going to take a little while. My other agency sold it pretty full. Yes, they are. I don't know. I
Between
tell
two.
people think.
Yeah. So
Online show whether it's still not.
yeah, I State College, right? That area. Yeah, it's a little bit on the eastern side. So this has been vacant for a while. And you
It was after the church that was vacant for 7 years, and then David, I think, bought it in 2015.
yeah.
And then he and David was a commercial, had a commercial plumbing company and had a bar and different things. But he
Wow.
also made sculptures, so he's very capable. And someone that worked with him were in the midst on this renovation.
Mm.
And they had done it so that they were at the point where they were getting ready to install the back for it. So, and then it just, after the back problem, everything just stopped.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you were looking to get around 200,000 for the property.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you see the value more in the land, right? I'm assuming since the property, needs a lot of work.
Well, it's well, a lot of the heavy lifting has been done.
Lots of stuff like 32,000.
People
You could take this on back.
when he was planning to do it,
300.
probably
She wants
that building.
the price for new construction close to it, which is extremely unrealistic. No matter lot size is decent, zoning's commercial, but regardless, there's no lots here. Way too much.
Space, but they're in an area that's still viable for being close to what they need. They agreed that was what he was doing with it. Was probably the best piece for it. But if other than that, I mean, it's big enough that it probably could be leveled and more houses put in there. No problem.
Yeah, I'm looking at just the details on here, and I do see it's almost like a corner curve right next to like a mini mart.
Yeah, it's nasty little, and I'm surprised it's so rare, but yes, that's exactly. And then on the other side, it's was. Like I said, I've been there 3 years. It says in space, every income that goes over 60 grand.
Mm.
It makes sure everything's all bet. I just had not been able to
A
sell
lot is
it.
selling
Now I've got to spend.
around $20,000.
He had a radio program too for a while. He had 60 stars, over 5,045. That's what he dealt with.
Yeah. I'm looking in the area. I'm looking at lots. So the new construction in this area, I'm looking at properties for some between 250 to 300,000. And in order for like the construction costs, all that stuff, the actual lots are some between $15,000 to $20,000. Taking that to consideration, what do you think would be a price that would make sense that maybe you could sell it for to an investor?
I have no idea. I mean, I just don't know. That's why I was taking advice, and I did call a commercial appraiser, and they wanted quite a bit to appraise it.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to try to push.
I got to get
Let's see if
I guess what it is.
she doesn't sound like she's going to sign over the phone. She needs to be educated. But it's good that we get somebody to reach out to like one of our agents or set up an appointment.
Like this minute, we closer to the time I want to
Submit this week.
get closer to get it here.
Yeah, it's really interesting piece of property. I don't think it's zoned commercial. In order for a property to be on it, it has to be rezoned. There's a lot of inspections, environmental surveys, and all that stuff that goes into it. But it's a good piece of land. What I can do is this. So I want to make sure that we sit down and take a look at it. Are you still live in the area? Are you local?
I live in Ansley Park. I'm in the middle of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm right by the town.
Gotcha. What I can do if you're open to it, because like I mentioned at the beginning, as an investment company, obviously we have to buy these properties at a discount. Some individuals will buy properties, and most of the time, properties like this, it's like an investor that buys this stuff to develop something on it. And we have a lot of partners that we deal with. Now, one of our agents, they deal with a lot of these kinds of buyers. But we want to move at your pace. There's no rush. But what I can do if you're open to it is I can have them look into this and then give you a call. And they can just discuss some options as to what they can do to either help you sell on the market, or they may know a developer or an off-market buyer, cash buyer, that may pay a premium for this kind of property. And if you like what you're great. If you don't, that's okay. At least you know what your options are when you're ready to sell at the end of the year. Does that make sense?
Yes, but I hate for you to go to a lot of trouble because that I don't know much more, and I do know that I'm going to have to take, probably pay for more advice. But no, I just.
But we're not going to charge you for advice. We'll do it for free. We always just, give you options when it comes to that.
Well, you're welcome to do it. And if you need someone to, Trevor, who helps me, he can send somebody to the interior of the church in the office if they need an appointment.
Gotcha. That sounds good. I actually might know people from the top of my head that might be interested in this, but I want to make sure one of our agents just kind of has a better understanding. We analyze it, more in depth, because when it comes to these kind of properties, it's not something like we can give you an offer over the phone. We would know what kind of range we have to be at, but I think the best thing in order for us to give you the best offer we can is to get eyes on it. But let me connect with my partner and one of our agents. We're going to reach out to you, and I think it'd be great if we could set up an appointment and actually take a look at the property.
Okay. Well, Trevor goes to school and work, so it has to talk to him. But yes, he has met people over there before, and he would do that. So yes, of course, let me know what works for you guys. We'll try to help.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Nice speaking to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. actually interesting. So I thought it was like a church in the beginning. Like it's still good. There's a church, an active church, everything's good. But I guess she actually inherited the property from her husband. He passed away. It's an interesting piece of land. There's weird because there's actually another church like walking distance. But anyways, you know, it's a very interesting piece of land. When it comes to like commercial development kind of thing, it's not something necessarily you can make an offer in like 7 minutes. It doesn't work out that way. With things like this, you have to analyze them more. I think there's potential in here. She seems like she's uneducated, and she wants to pay for somebody to educate her. Obviously, you know, we have a team of agents that reach out, so we're not going to charge her anything. Just lay out some options. You know, she might be open to listing it if that's what you out. You know, if you list it for top dollar, even if she lists it, you'll get something else. Okay. There's a convenience store next to Walmart, but I think you could do something with this with the right buyer. But it's not something that you know you can make an offer and lock it up over the phone. You see, you never want to push people like that, especially on the phone when they're analytical. They feel comfortable. Not that she felt uncomfortable, but it doesn't sound like she's in a rush immediately. Right? Make sure that you take your time with those kinds of steps. Okay, so that was actually a good talk because you're going to get people like that. So let's move on to the next one. We still got some time here. We're going to Belmont. Let's see what we got. So far, no crazies yet. No crazies yet. We had a guy that wanted $100,000 above, you know, full market value, and we had a lady that is open. Right. So whoever submitted that lead, whoever submitted Nancy on the Mall Drive in Atlanta, Georgia. This is number 210. Jennifer, you want to make sure you reach out to an agent. I'll see if one of our agents can connect you. Just make sure that an agent reaches out. Worst case scenario, I think you're open to listing the property. You know, some people top dollar quick sale, just open top dollar. Okay. Could be a deal. All right, so let's move on to Belmont. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see. Belmont wants to hear an offer. Minor repairs, need some work. The next couple months. Looking at downsize. Perfect. Sounds like a good lead. Let's see if they pick up the phone though.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hogan.
Yes.
My name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on C Street. Did I catch you a good time?
You know, I think now might be a good time.
Okay. What time works best for you tomorrow?
After 10 is good. Right now.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
All right.
Bye. Mr. Torres, who submitted this lead? Mr. Torres, okay. Call them back tomorrow after 10. Imagine if I didn't ask that guy, hey, did I catch it at the time? And he didn't say anything, and I kept going. He tried to brush me off the phone. If you guys don't ask that I catch it at a good time, that's like mandatory, whether it's a follow-up, even a cold call, because some people, they don't, if you don't ask that question, you know, they're going to brush you off the phone. They're just going to brush you off the phone. That's how they do it. All right, so let's move on to what we got. Ashlyn, all right. All right, what's the story with this one? Asking $450. Needs basement flooring, needs more. Hello, Mr. Paul. Hi, my name's Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner in regards to your property on Porterville Road. Did I catch it at a good time?
Yes, fine.
All right, perfect. Yeah, well, I think it was Mr. Torres.
No.
Let me see. Make sure you spoke. You didn't speak with Vincent Torres
About what?
about your property on Porterville Road?
Well, I'm waiting for the PNS signed PNS right now.
Okay. Did I catch it at a good time? Do you have about 7 minutes?
What do you want?
I'd like to make you an offer on the property, if that's okay.
I already have one.
Here we go.
I'm waiting for the signed PNS.
Oh, but it's not closed or funded, right? Not closed or funded. You just got an offer on it. Oh, he's angry. Every time I say, ain't any crazies yet. When I get the crazies, right? Hey, just because he got an offer doesn't mean it's. Should I call him back? What do you guys think? Should I call him back? Guy, I feel like that guy's gonna turn into the whole. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Let me call him back. You probably hang up. He'll probably yell at me. It doesn't matter what he does, okay? I'll tell you one thing. Whether he's angry, whether he hangs up, he's gonna remember me. Especially today. That guy called me back. Maybe he might be interested. Let's call my back. Let's see what happens. Every time I say I haven't spoken like crazy today, I get somebody crazy or angry, right? Let's see what happens. Why is he so angry? You're not trying to make him an offer. Hello?
Hello.
I'm sorry, we get disconnected?
Yeah.
Or I didn't say anything to upset you, did I?
Oh, I'm trying to get through to you. I've already accepted an offer.
I'd love to give you a backup offer if that's okay. They don't help close, you know?
I need to talk to John. Nano. Nano at Remax.
Oh, it's listed.
It's no longer listed. It was listed.
It's pending.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't know you had an agent under contract working this. But I'll reach out to them then.
Yeah, reach out to John Savignano and a backup offer to him.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
My agent.
Got it. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
That was a very different tonality from when he first answered the phone to when he just picked up the phone. If anybody ever hangs up on your face, gets angry at you, you always want to call them back. Don't be afraid. So what's the worst that can happen? Call them back and say, hey, I'm sorry. Did we get disconnected? Or did I say something to upset you? I say that all the time. I don't care. I mean, they didn't yell at me the second time. Now, something that obviously I didn't see here the first time because I didn't pull it up in time. It's listed, right? It's pending. As investors, we don't target properties that are listed on the MLS. And if a property is listed on the MLS, this is what I do. Check this out, because I get a lot of questions about this. Hey, I know your property is listed on the list of an agent. Just to let you know, as an investment company, typically we don't buy properties that are listed only because you're looking to get full market value. As an investor, I like to close quickly and I pay cash. However, there has to be some wiggle room. And what's going to happen is some sellers are going to want to know what that cash offer is. Only then will you go through the process. If they don't want to go through it, then you can ask them if they're open to hearing your agent. But, you don't really want to target properties that are listed. Let me see. But anyways, it's pending. They already have an offer. Okay. Now, just because it's trending doesn't mean it's going to close. So even properties that are listed, they go into trending, financing might fall through, the buyer might, we don't know, right? So always follow up with those people. Always follow up with those people. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. That was so interesting. The guy was like hanging up. I knew he hung up on me. I knew he hung up on me because he had a little attitude, and he said we got disconnected. I asked him, he agreed to that. But his tonality changed. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? All right, we're gonna move on to Morgan. All right, so let's call this one. I like it when I get interested in people. You know, we got to keep entertaining. I haven't got anybody yet that's like super aggressive. Usually those are the really fun ones, right? Let's see what else we got. So what's the story with this one? Once you're an offer, unsure, need some work. 205. What is 205? Looking to move. That's good. Hello, Mr. Spar.
Yes.
My name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property over there on Leland Street. Did I catch it at the time?
No, I'm riding my bicycle.
Oh, okay. What's a better time to call back?
Well, what's this about again?
It's about your property on Leland Street. We just wanted to make you an offer, but if you're riding your bike, I didn't want to bother you.
Go ahead with the offer.
It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? It takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? Yeah, to give you an offer, there's a few questions I want to discuss with you.
All right, well, you have to call back another time.
What's a better time to call back? All right, well, he's riding his bike. I don't want to call him back because, you know, riding the bike, picking up the phone. If somebody is busy, and you know they're busy, like riding a bike, if I was riding a bike, I thought we were going to listen to the guy and, you know, listen to comps and all that. I'm not going to do it. If he's like, what's your figure, whatever, I will always say, hey, it takes about 7 minutes. Is that okay? You don't have a figure? Yeah, there's a few questions you have to go through. Keeping control of the conversation is so key because people want to offer right away, which is nothing wrong with that. But if they're busy and they're wondering why it takes 7 minutes, and you have to stand your ground and say, hey, there's a process we have to go through in order for me to give you the best price possible. Only then, right, we can move forward. If they hang up, just like this guy did, follow back up with the people. Follow back up with them. Okay? All right, we're moving on to Georgia. Rex, Georgia. Let's see what we got here in Rex, Georgia. If you want me to call your lead, you can submit them on realadvisors.com/deal desk. Okay. And I always suggest, I have these things every Friday at 12 p.m. I always suggest that you submit them early or right after the show. That way, next Friday, you know, your lead called first. Okay? Because we do get a lot of leads. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Georgia, Rex, Georgia, let's dial. He wants 110. More repairs needed. Kitchen, bathroom, air conditioning. He has another project looking to sell. Relocating out of state. Well, that's good. It looks like he has information in there that, you know, this sounds like an actual lead, actual seller that wants to sell. Let's call him right back. Hi, my name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner a while back in regards to your property on Public Court in Rex, Georgia. Did I catch it a good time?
It's a good time.
Okay, great. Yeah, so the reason I was calling you is actually to make you an offer on the property. My process is very simple. Just want to ask you a few more questions about it. I do see here in the notes, you're looking at about 110. The kitchen bathroom needs some updating. You're looking to relocate out of state. Perfect. Yeah, just want to ask you.
No.
None of that's true?
Wrong house. You took me to the wrong house.
Oh, it's not,
No,
okay.
that's not the road.
Oh, okay. What's the address that I should be looking at? Let me get that down. Can you repeat that one more time? Got it. Springdale? Got it. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm glad I got that one here.
I'm working on. You put the wrong one down there. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, great. And I let everybody know up front. We are a real estate investment company, so we don't buy every property.
No. Let me tell you something. What I hate about you guys.
Here we go.
As I talk to, has pissed me off. In my price, something I put into my price, where I got extra property, and I'm not here for no money. I told one guy, let me get back my advisor. He stole the keys off the lockbox.
What?
He stole the keys off my lockbox.
The investor did
I
that?
had a lockbox on there. I gave him the combination. When he left, combination changed. I couldn't get back in. Nobody could get back in.
Wow.
I called him up. He didn't do it. I said, "You asked for the key." There'd be no wrong number. I know the number. That was not how much year I was born. I can't forget that.
Yeah.
That's the key that everybody gave it. Everybody was honest. Everybody was just. So I used to go there. I travel a lot. I go to South Carolina. Their house is up now renovated. I told them that's why I don't have a key. So I told everybody,
While he's venting his story, I'm looking at comps.
You can come in. I have all the paper all the time. But when you come to my house, when you go in
He
there,
wants 110.
all the repairs, everything is already on
You
the
gotta be at,
Yeah,
let me see, about 60.
Well, this question you asked me, when last time
Yeah.
all the plumbing has already been done. All the electrical work has already been done. Gas tank work has been done. Garage rebuilt, the fuse panels upgraded.
Yeah.
And the hole that's going into it has already been done. I spent $50,000 on the house. So I'm not deviating under $130,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was renovating my house.
You already renovated the property? You put $50,000. Oh, okay. For some reason in the notes here, it says 110. I'm assuming that was before you renovated it?
That's very far renovated.
That's after you renovated it?
Back, if you had called me before I started renovating the house, $75,000 you bought that house. If you had called me before I started making the house, $75,000, I would show you that house.
Gotcha.
I would say for $75,000.
So you renovated it.
Money into it.
40, which is about it.
Now I put 50 in it.
Right, you already put money, so that makes sense. So, I understand that. Okay, yeah, that makes complete sense, and I appreciate you saying that because I don't want to waste your time and my time. It would be ridiculous to get anything under what you're asking for, especially if you renovate it. Yeah.
if the one bathroom,
Gotcha. You know what?
that's it.
I'm looking at updated properties here in the area. If they're updated, they're selling anywhere between 50 to 180 is what I'm seeing here. If you're open to what I can do, cash offer, I'm not wasting your time. But if you're open to it, what I can do, I think you can get that price range or more on the market. If you're open to it, I can have one of our agents reach out to you, just discuss the options. If you like what you're great, if not, no big deal. But at least you know what your options are when you're ready to sell.
I'm not, see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I moved up to South Carolina. And I really don't want to. I got an nephew to take him. He got it, but he don't have no money. Okay. But if I don't sell it, because an ideal location, I get $10 a week. I was working $2 a month. That's still this deal.
So he's not open to listing it because he's going to run it out. He knows there as well. He put $50,000 into it. Cash offers not going to make sense. If we bought it before he renovated it, for 74, whatever he said, which makes sense, and that would be a deal. But he put 50K into it. He's not, motivated. He's serious. He wants to 40. He's not open to listing it. So we want to keep it on. I would follow up with this guy. Okay? Yeah.
You don't have an overflow. I'm looking at his overflow traffic.
Okay. Well, hey,
And don't.
I gotta take this other call, but I appreciate your time. And anything ever changes, just give us a call. Keep in touch, okay?
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
All right, fine.
If it's not a deal, if you keep letting me talk, you're gonna be wasting time. Okay? Obviously, this deal does stuff is limited to an hour. But if you have somebody that they put 50K into it, they wish your market value if it's realistic market price, he's not interested in listing it. He's gonna rent it out. He's not super motivated. Don't let him keep talking about why they want to keep it. It's not going anywhere. Follow up with that lead 30 to 40 days and keep moving. Okay? All right, we got time to call. It's already 12:54. Okay. We probably have time to call a few more. Let's see what else we got. I thought he was going to be an angry seller. All right, we're still in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's call this other one. See what else we got. So what's the deal with this person? Let's see. 220, but we'll take 190. He claims there's no repairs, fair condition. He's planning to put on the market. Look.
At the tone, please.
I can tell if it was a voicemail or the answer phone. I guess it was a voicemail, but let's call him one more time. Let's call one more time. Don't you hate those voicemails? You call them, it sounds like they're talking. They might do that on purpose or not. Hello, Al.
Hello.
Hi, Al. My name is Steven. I believe you spoke with my partner not too long ago in regards to your property in Claire Drive. Did I catch you a good time?
Which property?
It is the property. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
double because the house is not 1,700 square feet.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So if you're not prepared to be in that number, then you don't even need the 7 minutes. So I said all of that just to say, I don't know why, but these records are wrong. The house is 3,000 square feet.
Oh, it's 3,000 square feet. That's a big
Right.
difference.
So whatever price you are going to pay is almost going to be double.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got plenty of properties, so I got plenty of properties, and I'm not hurting for no money. So I'm not really the perfect person to call. I'm not like in distress or anything.
Yeah, and that's fine.
A good deal is a good deal, but whatever the offer was, pretty much.
That's fine. Did you have any idea as to how much you were looking to get for your property?
If I say the condition it is, it's gonna be in the area of 170.
Okay. Now I don't know why, but these pictures online, it shows it needs a full renovation. Are these accurate? Are these recent?
Yeah, that's why I said I don't. That's why I asked you who said it's fair.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I know you're busy. I don't want to waste your time, take up too much of your time. So I mean, if I'm looking at similar properties as far as square footage, I mean, we'd probably be, without looking at it, just going by price per square foot, we'd probably be anywhere between, 135, 155, somewhere around that price range.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that's not too far off. Not saying that's what I'll take, but at least that's a decent offer.
Yeah.
So,
And that's cash. Is there a better time we can call you back to kind of go in depth? Sounds like you're a little busy.
Could try me on Monday.
Monday, you prefer mornings or afternoons?
I don't have a preference. If I'm available, I pick up the phone.
Okay.
I'm a builder, so if either I'm busy or I'm not busy.
Oh, you're a builder. Okay. Are you still buying land in the area? You build houses or?
Not necessarily. I mean, yeah, I build houses, but I'm not necessarily buying. I'm not trying to get rid of some property, but I just gotta decide which one.
Gotcha. Because we have some land actually that maybe you might be interested in, but we can talk more about that on Monday. See where it goes.
All right.
All right. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Yeah, you do the same.
So this guy, the tax records say 1,700 square feet. He says that's inaccurate. He says about what, 3,000 square feet? There's only one other property that's close to that square footage. So I wanted to go into a range. Obviously, the guy was rushing me. We're limited on time. I gave him a range. He didn't shoot it down. Okay, I think our max offer on this would really be 155. Okay, but call him back on Monday. Who submitted this lead? You need to call him back on Monday. Who was this guy? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Dublin. Okay. So call this guy back on Monday, whoever submitted this lead on Claire Drive. Call the guy back on Monday. Mr. Mims, I think you submitted that. Call him back on Monday, pick up where I left off, and just get more information about it. He didn't decline the offer. That's a good thing. So just make sure that you follow back with him, see why he's trying to sell. Do take into account the square footage. Now, if on PropStream or MLS it's not accurate, he says it's 3,000 square feet. He's a builder. He's savvy. He knows that he probably needs documents to prove that, right? Because if it's not actual 3,000 square feet, that's only going to favor you when it comes to negotiating, okay? But we're a little bit over time. We had some decent calls today, some good stuff. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. Have a great weekend. Go out there and crush it, guys. I'll see you next Friday at 12. Take care, guys.